Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
Welcome back, folks. We are live in Rainelle, and behind me you can see the ridge line with spots of fall foliage, almost like a Bob Ross painting. And the same to my right on the ridge line, you can see a little bit of color, and those fall colors will continue to be magnified as we go throughout the next couple of days, especially once you see the forecast. Let's check out your current conditions across the region and get you up to speed on what's going on. So what we see here is on the radar a couple of spits of rain. If you're under one of these showers, it'll last about 5 or 10 minutes. It's from an area of low pressure that's across the Midwest, and that's going to slowly lumber through here as we go in throughout Friday. So a couple of sprinkles this evening, a couple of sprinkles on Friday, and then finally high pressure will start to move in. See that big prolific ridge across the central U.S.? That is going to be responsible for delivering some very warm weather in our direction once we get into early next week. It's 87 in Kansas City, 91 in Oklahoma City, that heat dome. Some of that is going to be moving into our part of the country. It is 62 in Marlington right now, generally mid-60s as you head towards I-64 and Route 19, and temperatures will slowly drop off here this evening. As for the latest drought monitor, we are clear of drought, just a little dryness across the Greenbrier Valley. The Shenandoah Valley, though, continues to get hit hard despite the rain they got from Ophelia last week. So tomorrow morning, you wake up to a little bit of sunshine. In the afternoon, 1 or 2 showers. Nothing to write home about with the rain on Friday. And then once we go into the weekend, we've got a beautiful forecast, high pressure in place. And you see this forecast chart, it's going to stay high pressure all the way through Wednesday of next week. And that means bonus weather here across the entire region. Let's check out your 7-day forecast. We are in the upper 60s on your Friday, 71 degrees. That's the start of a beautiful weather trend on Saturday. And check it out, folks. Sunday through Wednesday, highs in the 70s, little patchy fog at night, lows in the lower 50s. We've had adequate rain over the last couple of months. This is a perfect recipe for the fall foliage to start to really stand out across the region. Next Thursday is our next shot of rain late in the day as a front comes through, and that front will deliver most likely the first frost of the season, but that won't occur until the week of about 9th through the 13th. So we are live in Rainelle again. Behind me is downtown corridor, and it's absolutely beautiful. The grass is green, the trees are starting to change, and we will be live here tomorrow for, I believe, football. But anyways, it is gorgeous out here. Take advantage of the fall foliage, enjoy, and we will be back with news and sports after this. See some fall foliage on the trees. The trees are just starting to change color. Love it here in late September. And if you see the skyline, yeah, there's some clouds there. Those are a little bit nimbostratus clouds, which means rain producing. Speaking of rain, let's check out your 7-day forecasts. We'll have a sprinkle this evening, another sprinkle tomorrow afternoon and the evening, and then we are smooth sailing all the way Saturday through Thursday as temperatures warm well into the 70s, overnight lows down into the 50s. Beautiful fall weather here. We are live from Rainelle, but we will see you for News Watch at 11 with news, weather, and sports.
First, our chief meteorologist, Chad Merrill, is joining us live in Rainelle for our first forecast. Chad, another beautiful day, but how are things looking out there?
It feels like fall here in northern Greenbrier County, Kayvon. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the low 60s. Check out the fall colors on this maple tree, changing very nicely, especially here at the bottom of the tree. So the fall foliage season is definitely underway in the northern part of the Greenbrier Valley. And the next question on your mind is, what's the weather look like? Are we going to get into more of a fall pattern and more of the leaves changing color? Let's check out your current conditions across the region right now. And what we see on there is our temperatures are generally in the low 60s. We do have a couple of showers starting to spin up to our west, compliments of this low pressure. So you'll be under a shower for about 5 or 10 minutes here this evening. But behind that low pressure, we have an extended period of high pressure and beautiful weather. 67 in Beckley, 71 in Roanoke, 65 degrees in Columbus. Check out the warmth to the west. That is a sign of what's coming up as we go in through the weekend. So we start out in the low 50s with a sprinkle here this evening, then dry weather, and then we move into the mid 60s by the time we get into the middle part of tomorrow. big question on everyone's mind. Is it going to rain for fabulous Friday football? What does the weekend look like? And when does that warm weather across the Midwest head in our direction? Your full forecast in just a couple of minutes. Kayvon?